Okay, so we're going to start with problem 6.
Miss Cho, do you still want me to do that one?
No, I'll just do it because we're way behind.
You still got 30 minutes left.
No, I mean, yesterday we should have gotten to number 11. We're way behind. Okay, now this is a polynomial. It's not a trinomial, so we can't do our little trick where we put 2 sets of parentheses. It's not a binomial, so difference of 2 squares is not going to work. So it has 4 terms, and the only way that we know how to factor this is to factor by grouping. Okay? Now, factoring by grouping doesn't always work, but if you're given a problem like this on a test and it says factor, it's going to work because otherwise they wouldn't have given it to you. So let's look at this this set of terms. Is there anything that I can factor out of here?
10x squared.
Perfect. 10x squared. That'll leave me a 3 and an x. And there's a minus sign there. And what'll that leave me here?
5.
Just a 5. Okay, what can I factor out of here?
9.
A 9. Is that all? Yeah. Okay, what will that leave me here?
3.
A 3x and there's a minus sign and 5. Okay, now this is where it gets kind of weird. I have 2 terms here. I know it doesn't look like it, but this is one term. This is the other term. And they're being separated by this plus sign. Now what do those 2 terms have in common?
3x minus 5.
They both have a 3x minus 5.
So you factor 3x minus 5.
So I can factor that out. 3x minus 5. Now what does that leave me here?
10x plus 9.
Leaves you a 10x squared. And what does it leave? And I got a plus sign there. What does that leave me here?
9.
A 9. Now that won't factor anymore. That won't factor anymore. So that's as far as I can go. Anybody have a question about that one? Okay, number 7. Number 7 is a trinomial. So we're supposed to factor, and probably it's going to look like that. I have lots of choices. 10 could be 10 and 1. It could be 5 and 2. 18 could be 18 and 1, 9 and 2, 6 and 3. So there's lots of different ways that we could attack this problem. So what did you do?
Look at the answers.
You looked at the answers? Okay. Why did you do that?
To see the one that was factored, see how they did it.
Okay. And so which one do you think was the answer? You think it's B?
We know it's B.
You know it's B.
I know it's B.
Okay, well let's just check B and see if that works.
Watch it work.
Okay, first of all, 10x times 1x, is that 10x squared?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, is negative 9 times negative 2 positive 18?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, and how can I figure out if it works?
By
Well, you gotta do the
adding.
Yeah, we can do the FOIL method and just work it completely out.
Yeah.
Or we've already established that those 2 terms give me this and those 2 terms give me that. We could just check. That's negative 9x, and that's negative 20x, which is negative 29x.
29x.
So it worked.
Means it's correct.
So that's the right answer.
Ding, 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 ding.
See, sometimes you just don't understand.
Sometimes the answer is right there.
So,
It is.
Josh, go
Well, if
ahead.
it's multiple choice, the answer's always right there. Okay. Now number 8. How did you do number 8?
I looked at all the answers and did the full method on every one until it gave me an answer.
You looked at every answer and did the FOIL method on every one till you found the one that gave you the right answer. Is that what you said? Okay, so number 8 here. Let's look at the choices.
I would just look at the answers again and see if it was the FOIL.
Yeah, that actually is this, and this is this. And yeah, I could get that. Maybe somehow, I don't know. But none of those look like it's factored.
Yeah.
Which one looks like it's factored? D. So let's check D then. Because I think the answer is probably D. Then I'm going to check it. Okay, again. 4x times x gives me 4x squared. Negative 9 times negative 1 gives me positive 9. And then negative 9x and negative 4x gives me negative 13x. So that does work.
Sometimes the answer's right there.
Okay, number 9 tells us to factor, but that's not a trinomial. That's a binomial. My first instinct on binomials is difference of two squares. That's not the difference of two squares. So what can I do to that? Well, it's not even that hard.
Factor it.
It's the easiest kind of factoring, which is what?
Factor stuff out.
Factor stuff out. What stuff?
The
The letters. The variables?
yeah, variables.
Okay, so what variables can I factor out?
A and B.
Just 1a and 1b?
No.
No?
A,
3A
Q,
and 2B.
and B squared.
Okay, so I have 4 a's here and 3 here. How many a's can I take out?
3.
3. Why can't I take out 4?
Because there's not another 4 over there.
Yeah,